Hi, today I wanted to talk to you about faith. About 2 months ago, I actually planted some seeds. It was probably closer to 3 when I first planted, but those did not turn out right. And so I had to scrap the whole idea. But for the last 2 months, I have been growing these plants here by faith, and you have seen some of the progress. But really what I wanted to talk to you about was the end product and doing all of these things in the belief that something will come of it. When you first start out, you have a seed. That seed begins to grow. You plant it and you water it and you give it light and nutrition, and sometimes, depending on what kind of hydroponics you're doing, you have to give it oxygen as well. But we've been using the Kratky method here, which does not demand that you use some kind of oxygen pump or aeration system. The roots will actually absorb oxygen from above the water line. Anyway, as you can see behind me here, I do have plants, and they are doing very well. But it has been a long journey in faith. About 3 weeks ago, I was talking with John from Indoor Hydroponics, and he said, do T8's actually, will they produce fruit? And I didn't know, because last year at the end of the year is when I bought these, and by the time my tomato started blossoming, it was close to being time to take it outside, and I thought that I could get away with it, so I tried taking it outside and I ended up killing it. Anyway, back to faith. This week, as I was trying to do this video, I ended up watching another video by John, and it was talking about plant maturity and how fuzzy I think he called it fuzzy logic of plant maturity. He mentioned how difficult it is to tell just from the description on the package when you should be actually expecting to have fruit. And that brought me back here, because I had been trying to make the video all week, and I'm thinking, well, that's gonna be just absolutely horrible. What if I don't get any fruit? And so I was on pins and needles all over again. But today I have something beautiful to report. Here is the star of my video. This is fruit. I am so happy to report that after the planting and the watering and the light and the nutrition, Professor Kratky is absolutely right in my case. I do have fruit. Now, it is not at maturity yet, but this is a beautiful thing. This is an exciting day in my life. I am looking forward to the day when I get to pick this, and the day when I can hold it up in front of the camera and say, look, T8 bulbs work for this much. Now, I don't know if they work better or worse than T5's or LEDs or high pressured sodium, but I know that they work. And I've been growing by faith, and I thank the Lord, because I didn't know when I started whether I was going to get anything. I just worked believing that something good would come out of it, and it has. So thank you for watching. God bless you, and see you next time.